wanted to show you guys an easy one. And for those of you who've been with me for a while, you're like, Ananda, you're going to just share the same song again. And I'm going to say, no, I'm not. I'm going to share a new song. Hanuman Bolo, Jaya, Sita, Jaya. Okay. Some of you may have heard this before, and I'm going to show you how easy it can be. Maybe I'm going to start with the guitar, and then we'll go to the harmonium. Okay, so we'll start with C, the old C chord. Hanuman. Okay, let me just put it in here. The old chat. So in case you're wondering what the heck is he saying or singing, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita. And actually I'm going to just put times 3. Hanuman Bolo, Jaya, Jaya Sita Ram. Okay, post in there. Okay, so the chant is Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram. Okay, so Bolo means chant. Do it again and again and again. Chant it, chant it, chant it. Hanuman Bolo. And then Hanuman, of course, us, we've been talking about. And then Jay and Jaya are both mean victory. In fact, Jaya is the Sanskrit version. Jay is the Hindi version. Okay, so Jay, Jaya, and then Sita and Ram. Again, the representation. Sita actually represents that which the divine feminine, which is birth of the earth. And Ram is the solar energy that is coming down and in service to humanity as the protector and provider. Solar energy, earth energy. Sita, Ram, where the sun meets the earth. And guess what? The sun and the earth, they're in love with each other. Sita, Ram, it's a divine love. Isn't that sweet? And all symbolically put into a story. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. Oh, whoops, I put it, there needs to be one more. Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. All right, and what's being played here is C to an F to a C, but we're holding out the C a long time, and then we're going to the F. So it's Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram. So Jaya, we switch to the F, Sita Ram, and then the Ram we come back to the C. Wait, what am I doing here? Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. So we don't need the second Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram. Okay? Let's go a little slower. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita. Oh, that's what it is. Sorry, I'm getting a little confused here. I'm sorry. It's 2 rounds of Hanuman Bolo. Let me just write this over again. Remix. I spontaneously wanted to teach you this morning, just so you know. Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. All right, there we go. So put it back in. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. Okay, that's it. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to change on Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya is the switch, Hanuman. And then you switch to the Hanuman. So you're actually changing to the chord, to the C on the man. So you go Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. Follow that? Good. Let's do it one more time on the guitar, and then I'm going to show you on the harmonium. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. Cool. And if you're strumming it or you're plucking it, let's just drum it. Okay. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. All right, amazing. We're gonna kind of fly through here a little bit. If you're like, you're going way too fast, all good. You're gonna have the recording, and you're gonna go back and you're gonna watch it, and you're gonna keep replaying it, and you're gonna keep working on it just until you get it, and it's gonna be perfect that way. Okay. Awesome. Let's look at the harmonium. For those of you who have the harmonium, to this land. Okay. And now, you got me kind of backwards here, but we're going to do the C chord. And we're going to do it really simple. For those of you who are just starting, you're just going to put your thumb on the G note and your pointer finger on the C note. Okay? So here's your G and here's your C. All right. And then you're going to start the pumping action. Nice and slow. Just easy, nice and slow. Now, this is like level 1. Level 2, you might add the third, which would be putting your ring finger on the E. Okay? If that's starting to be a little bit too much, don't worry about it. Just do this. Okay? And then we're going to just switch from the G to the F. And that's your F chord. So your F chord is going to be F and C. Now, if you actually really want to get a little more prepared, you might do the middle finger on the C and the thumb on the G. Because if you want to do the F and the third, which is the A, you put that down. So there's your classic F chord, the first, third, and the fifth. That makes up the chord. 1, 3, 5. Okay? So then you come back to the C. So that's G and C. The C chord is composed of the G and the C. And then here's the F chord. Okay? Some of you who don't want to know about music theory, it's like going to go way over your head. You don't worry. You're basically just going to do the G and the C, and then F and C. And then you're going to go back to G and C. Okay? I'll give you a quick little run through. And then for those of you who want it to be a little more complicated, I will show you. Okay? Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. Okay, let's try it again, maybe even slower. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. C, 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 F, F, C, C, Jaya Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Jai Hanuman! Okay. So say you're like, great, that's great. For some of you, if you're first starting, you just leave it just like that, okay? For those of you who are like, got a little bit of, experience under your belt, then you're going to add the thirds. But you don't just add the thirds right away because there's tastefulness to it. So you can add the third here, which is the E, and then the third to the F chord is the A. Okay? So let's just show you how you do this. You don't just go right away. I'll show you. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Okay, so what the heck am I doing? I'm giving it a little percussiveness as I'm playing. Da, 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 da. It gives it that a little bounce to it. And then here again. Da, 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 da. Amazing, right? Just gives it a little more context. The other great thing, ta-da, we're in the key of C, which means any of the white keys are good to go. You can play around with this. So if you want to go even more expansive, you can add some little melody to it. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Oh, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Okay, so let's break down. Level 1, you're just hitting the 2 notes. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Level 2, bring in the thirds. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Sitaram Jai Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram Jaya Hanuman. Level 3 or more like 4 is you're adding in some little melody. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. One more time. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Nice and simple. Level 1 again. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Jai Hanuman. Amazing. Okay, let me switch. Great. How was that? Overwhelming? Or whether you're like, in. All right, so I want to give you context, right? So you can go from so simple, like, I mean, what I always emphasize is that harmonium is like, I mean, it's about as easy entry into musical world as it gets. So even if you don't play harmonium, you can get one. You can also send me a message, by the way. I can have an incredible harmonium shipped right to your house. So if you are interested in a harmonium, please send me an email afterwards and be like, Ananda, tell me the deal with the harmoniums. This harmonium basically that I'm playing is one of the options. It's the full size, and there's smaller options also if you want to carry them, but they always sound so good. So just let me know about that. Very entry easy. And then, of course, as you see, as things get a little more fancy with all this fingering, it does get more complex, and you can develop and you can build on that and develop your keyboard skills and also your timing skills and your tastefulness of how you're incorporating these notes, because that is also part of the artistry and the refinement of your artistry with playing. Guitar takes a lot more work, a lot more time and investment into learning how to play. And, so I don't typically recommend that necessarily just for beginners, especially like if you're going to come to, say, the online training or in-person trainings. Like you really do want to have some depth of at least changing chords and strumming and hopefully maybe even some plucking, so that you have that, because if you're just starting to learn guitar chords, it's painfully slow process and a painful process for your hands. So you just gotta put the time in to learn that on your own. What else was I gonna say? My voice. So when I started at first, it was Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Right, I'm in the lower octave, but I can only project my voice so much down there. Hanuman Bolo, right? Now, because I was playing the harmonium's loud, It's pretty harder to play it softer, and I quite frankly like to play it louder. So then I want to raise the volume of my voice, and then I raise the pitch and I go up to the higher octave so that I can get more power with my voice. So then I go, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Where am I at? I'm in my chest voice, and I'm singing from here. I'm not Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Head voice, throat voice, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Chest voice, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. And some of you are thinking, well, Ananda, I don't think I'm going to invest in harmonium, or I'm going to invest in guitar, so I don't know if this is even for me. But guess what? If you can snap your fingers, if you can clap your hands, if you can sing, let's try it out. Let's do snapping. Okay, here. This is always important anyways. You got to get your timing down. All right, head voice. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Throat voice. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Chest voice. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. I mean, if you're going to do it, just go out with a bang. Awesome! Congratulations! All right, thank you again so much for those of you who came with me for the full 2-hour journey. And thank you for just like being with me for little adjustments that we need to make with the volumes and the microphones and all that. Again, first of all, just thank you for your time. Thank you for trusting me to share with you all of this, and I hope that it will serve you. I will send you the replay, and you'll be able to go back and practice this. I highly encourage it. I highly encourage you to take another deep dive into it and just really just take in what is that there for you, whether it's the philosophy and the stories, the symbolism of what Hanuman represents, the yoga practices to incorporate more embodiment of Hanuman, or the singing lessons, learning those techniques, applying those techniques, and of course, learning the harmonium or the guitar practices and chanting away. You can just keep going at it and keep the practices going. So I'll send you that. I'll actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them up actually into each little section. So that way you have like 20, 30 minute segments for each one for the replay. Be really fun. Again, I can't encourage you enough. Sign up for the 4-week immersion online training that's coming up. And next Wednesday we'll start with Ganesha, and then we move to Hanuman and Sita Ram the following week, and then Krishna for the following week, and the last week we move to Shiva. And so again, yoga classes, philosophy classes, singing classes, harmonium classes, just like we did today, and extended, because this was a 2-hour set. Then in the training, we're going to do an hour and a half, then a little break, another hour and a half break, and then an hour and a half for the second section. So we're going to go much deeper into this, and we're going to learn songs. Of course, we're going to open up our voices, And yeah, I can't recommend it enough. So for 333, sign up for the online training. I'll send you a link for that. There's also options that if you wanted to sign up for either 1 private mentorship with me or 4, you can sign up with me for private mentorship. Okay, because some of you be like, hey, I would love for you to hear my voice, or I would love for you to hear and be able to develop my voice more and have that one-on-one time with me. So send me a message, and I would love to be able to work with you. There is credit card option obviously on there, but if you wanted to pay via Venmo and Zelle, which actually helps me more, you could do that. And again, you can reply back to the email that I'll send you and just be like, hey, I'll pay through Venmo or I'll pay through Zelle, and I'll send you the information about that. In fact, actually, I'll send it to you on the email, so you'll be able to just send it if you want to do it that way. Last but not least, I also encourage you, come to India, February 1st to the 8th for the incredible pilgrimage and yatra to the source and the banks of the Ganga, and the place where yoga has been practiced and Bhakti yoga has been practiced for at least 5,000 years, 10,000 years, I don't even know. You go and you see these artis where they're, doing the fire ceremonies and they're singing to the Ganga, and you're like, how many thousands of years have people been doing this? How long have people been chanting to Hanuman? How long has this practice been going on? It's mind-boggling. So to go there and to feel that empowerment, feel that essence of the bhakti, and to take some of that home with you, then to go into your own personal practice. And then of course, if you want to share it with people, which you do, then you can then share that essence of your own connection to it and your own devotion to it. What does it mean for you? Because bhakti comes alive when it means something to you. That's when it comes alive. That's when it's healing. That's when it's transformational. That's when it brings tears to your eyes or goosebumps. That's when it brings ecstasy to your being, because it means something to you. And it can only mean something to you if you feel it, if you emotionally are charged by it, if you get the symbolism of it, you understand the stories of it, how you're playing out the story, how you are the hero of your story. So come to India, immerse deeply. 11 spots, and 5 of those are already taken up. So 6 spots left for India. And then Kirtan training in Sedona, Arizona, if you want to push it out or put it on your dream board. Come in Sedona in June 18th to the 24th. I'd love for you to immerse over here in Sedona and the Red Rocks, and the power of the Red Rocks in our community. And we have this awesome band, have awesome support teachers to support you in learning the harmonium and learning guitar. Not learning guitar fully, learning some of the chants. You need to have some guitar experience, and then come and just fully immerse into these Kirtan and Bhakti Yoga trainings. So anyways, lots of good options. There's actually a few more, but if you're on my email list, you'll find out about more incredible options to dive deeper into all things Bhakti and yoga and singing and chanting. Again, thank you so much. Next week, I hope to see you there. So I'm going to send you a follow-up email. I hope that you can join me for the 4 weeks. And of course, if you can't make all the sessions, I'll send you the replays, and I'll send you the replay for this one as well. So thank you again so much, everybody. Thanks for being here on a nice Wednesday morning. And I can't wait to see you all again. And I just wish you all the best. Jai Hanuman! Namaste, everybody.